morning, all.
Morning.
It is 34 degrees outside. And we are on our way to work. My work.
I'm going to work.
We are on day 4 of no sugar, sort of. I was telling Robert, he was like, Sam was telling me that the bread that I had was sugar. There was sugar in it. And I was like, okay, let's clarify. What we're doing is specifically trying to stay away from sugar that is directly in candy and chocolate and that kind of thing. I am not to the stage of my restart where I'm actually trying to work outside of just sugar. We're doing this in stages, y'all, because
she's doing a slow restart is what she's trying to say. And she's eliminating things one at a time because trying to drop it all at once is a little overwhelming and the cravings get unbearable and you wind up cheating. Mm-hmm. And then once you cheat, you feel like you just screwed it, so you can eat whatever you want for the rest of the day and we'll start over tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it becomes a self-perpetuating system.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit easier to just remove things one at a time until you get back where you need to be.
Yeah. For me, that feels easier than, no, you can't have, no, just nothing. You can have nothing! You know? So being able to say, no, I can't have that piece of candy feels easier.
Yeah.
Than you can't have the candy, you can't have the bread, you can't have the pasta, you can't have the, there's such a long list of things you can't have. And when you first start something, a lot of times you spend, your mental state is one of the most important parts of being on a change of diet. And if you don't get yourself in the right mental frame, you're not going to be successful.
It has a lot to do with anything that you're trying to accomplish, really. I mean, I have the same issues when I PT and try to rehab my muscles and stuff.
Really.
Yeah. You've got to be in a good mental state or your effort is not productive. Yeah. And you spend so much time struggling against yourself that you can't make forward progress.
Yeah, there's most definitely a mental and, dare I say, spiritual aspect to making a change in any part of your life. And diet, it feels like that having the extra oomph behind you of belief in yourself, in the process, and all of that is paramount, really. And I feel like that since we've kind of been off of it for a little bit doing the sugar thing, that I stopped believing in keto, if that makes sense. And so doing this without the sugar and kind of already feeling the differences in my body, of how more alert I feel, more clear-headed I feel. And, believe it or not, cutting back on the sugar, cutting out the sugar, has made me not crave some of the other things that I would probably be eating if I was eating sugar. So, I haven't had potatoes, in chip form at least, that I can think of. I mean, I can't think of any other thing, but I know for sure that I haven't had the chips. And I mean, I think we had a little bit of bread, on the weekend.
Yeah, we had some bread and some fries.
I didn't really like it.
Yeah, it was
the fries were delicious, I'm not gonna lie, the fries were delicious.
But the bread was
The bread just tasted old and gross.
Yeah, I think I would have preferred the whole thing without bread a lot more.
Well, and it was funny because yesterday at work, I had a chili cheese dog.
Yeah.
With onions and no bread.
Heck yeah. And they had chili?
The girl, I will tell you this, the girl that took your place in the grill is not stingy with cheese.
Oh, good.
So, she made this chicken quesadilla the other day.
Ridiculous.
I would make a chicken quesadilla. A handful of cheese. Not just... No.
Like that place we went in Texas that was a gas station and it was like $5 for a chicken quesadilla and then it came out the size of a large pizza.
Oh my gosh.
Do you remember
I do
that?
not. That
Yeah.
sounds amazing.
We were on the road. It was a truck stop. We stopped at back when I was delivering. But yeah, we go into this place and it was like that. I swear the dude used like over a pound of cheese to make one giant quesadilla.
Delicious.
And we were like, should we get two? Should we get one? We didn't really know. And I saw the size of the shells and I was like, well, those are like 12 to 14 inch shells. And I was like, so one might work. And then he throws the shell on the grill, and then he pulls out like a pound of cheese and chicken and throws on it. And I'm going, holy moly, that's huge. And then he pulls out another shell and slaps on top. So it wasn't even a fold thing. It was like this thick, and it was fully the size of like a pizza when he started cutting.
Oh my goodness.
And brought it to us, and we were stuffed, and we had one.
Yeah. See, and that's kind of how I felt. And she folded mine in half.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I had the tortilla, but she used a full breast of chicken.
Oh, yeah?
And she didn't even try to make them small chunks.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, the thing was probably that thick by the time I got it. Holy cow, that thing was good. A little sour cream,
Oh, wow.
little salsa. She tried to not give me either, and I was like, biatch.
Sour cream.
There's all, you
Did
have,
she have to go get it?
yes.
Oh.
Well, they were under the counter.
They're putting them in the cab.
Well, they were supposed to. She's like, where is it? I know I have some. I saw it.
Oh, I mean, daily.
Honey,
Stuff.
you haven't been there in like 3
Yeah,
months
I know.
now.
I know, but
Forever.
I mean, the routine, I thought I had a routine that everybody understood, but I guess not.
Well, that would be requiring that they forwarded that information on to your replacement. So yesterday I weighed at 195. And I was a little disappointed because I was like, I feel like I did really good. You know, it's kind of like when you take something out and it feels like such a drastic change that you feel like your entire system should change with it. And sometimes that's just not what happens. But when I got on the home scale, it was lower than it was yesterday. So I'm interested to get on the scale and work and see what it looks like.
Probably need a new battery or...
Oh, for sure we can do that. It's one of those circle batteries, and so I never remember the number. I need to just take a picture of it so the next time I'm at the grocery store or whatever. Because I think we need new batteries for our thermostat too. It keeps beeping at us.
Yes.
So
Well,
tonight,
it died the other day, completely died, and I couldn't turn anything on or off. And so I went to the freezer and I found one battery, but it takes two, so I swapped out one.
nice.
And I got it to work, but yes, we need batteries.
Okay. Do you know if they're A or double A or triple A?
Double A.
Double A. Are you sure?
Yes. We also
You
need
not-
triple A though,
Sure.
because of your remote. Your remotes take triple A.
Yeah, but they're not dead.
You gonna wait?
Yes.
That's what you're saying, is you're gonna wait until your remote goes dead before. Well, then I'll just get the double A then, because I'm not waiting until my thermostat's dead
No,
before I have the
please
battery.
get our thermostat working. Okay, so tonight is going to be a crazy night because we are, of course, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. And so we have so many things to bake, but we are waiting for Amazon to deliver the springform pan before we can make the cheesecake that we have to make. And then tomorrow sometime you're going to make the roast.
Sometime.
When are you going to make that?
Anyway.
At noon? Okay, so we bought a, what's it called?
Prime rib roast.
Prime rib. We bought a prime rib as our part. Where are you going?
Yeah.
I mean, my heavens, honey. You like forgot where we work all of a sudden? I've noticed things about my husband. Dare I say AGE related things.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm
Hence
still
the problem.
A young man
That's okay. That's okay.
with this beautiful silver beard.
It's gorgeous, delicious in every way. I love it.
Uh-huh.
So we are going to be making a keto cheesecake.
Woohoo.
We are going to make I've already forgotten the way it's called. What's it called again? Prime rib.
Roast.
And Robert is going to buy me 2 containers of sugar-free Jell-O, red Jell-O, and I'm going to make a cranberry salad, and we are going to make a Jell-O salad with just like fruit in it. but they're going to both be sugar-free Jell-O. Hopefully they'll taste okay. I don't know. We'll find out. I mean, I guess we could make one not sugar-free. Because we just get one. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll make the cranberry sugar-free, since it already has the apples and stuff in it, and that's kind of hard carb. So if we make the regular Jell-O regular,
then I can just make the Jell-O and have it the house.
Yes.
Okay.
So then you just need to buy
So
one.
I just need the one sugar.
Yeah, let's do that. Because we have people there that are not keto, and I don't want them to feel like that every single thing on the menu has a weird taste to it. Because, you know, when you're not, when you're sugar-fied, alternative sugars taste funky.
Yep.
But when you haven't had sugar in, 6 months or whatever your time frame is, it's not as weird.
Now,
It tastes normal.
You do understand that I'm cheating on Thanksgiving.
Of course we are.
I mean, I'm making these recipes and I really do want to taste them and check and see that they're satisfying and move them into our more daily menu type stuff. Yes, exactly. But at the same time, this is Thanksgiving and this is going to be the one time that I'm going to have some pecan pie. I've been saying no to pecan pie for 2 months now.
And Mom is making a pecan pie. I don't think she's making it keto, so you should be good to go.
Yeah.
I think she is going to make the pretzel salad keto, sort of, as much as a pretzel salad can be keto. But we're doing little things, to try to alter some of the recipes. But I still think we'll have a really good meal.
I want to send out a little bit of love and support to my sister Laura. I'm sorry about the pie. I really am. Maybe you get it next year. Lacey,
she doesn't watch my videos, so.
Well,
you talking bad about her?
I'm not talking bad about her.
Her inability to cook.
It is one of the most difficult pies in the world to get perfect.
Well, Mom makes it look really damn easy. That's all I'm saying.
Your mom is a genius with the pecan pie. It is the only person in the world that they say, hey, we're having pecan pie. Do you want me to make it or do you want to make it? I will always say I will make it unless she wants to make it, and then she can make it. Everybody else, I don't even care. I'll make it myself.
Because you might make it okay?
No, because I'll make it good. She just makes it perfect every time.
Oh, do you make it perfect every time?
Most of the time, I've never had one not sat and come out wrong.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, it's a delicate process, but I know it. It's like my cheesecakes.
But the sauce in the middle, between the crust and the pecans, should be somewhat clear. And if it's not, it didn't set right.
Yep.
The cloudy stuff that people tend to eat all the time that looks like a coulis. What's it called?
Flan. Yeah. See? It's not the consistency you want. But anyway.
It should taste like jelly. Pecan jelly. Okay.
It's more of a sugar jelly.
It is a sugar jelly. It's horrible. Okay. Sorry to end on such a not appropriate note. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Later.